It's just so frustrating. So within less than 24 hours, will be fun. So it's not going well. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today is Monday, so first off, I am actually gonna go get my nails fixed as they're just a bit outgrown, starting to break, and just a bit long as well. I'm gonna go get them done. I'm about to have some breakfast, and then once that's done, go get my nails done, have a coffee, and then I'm gonna head to the gym. And today, normally I do a lower body session on a Monday, but my hip is a bit sore. So I think you guys remember, and I'll just remind everyone, if anyone's new, I basically went around the London Marathon. I basically come out of it with a bit of runner's knee, and from the runner's knee now, I also have a little bit of a hip flare up, I don't know what you want to call it, on my left side as well. So all in all, lower body's in a bit of the wars at the moment. We are going to just take it easy because I did a run yesterday and it is feeling a little bit inflamed, I guess, from that. So yeah, we're going to do upper body today and then hopefully we can do lower body tomorrow. But first of all, I am going to have some breakfast and then go get my nails done and get a coffee.
No one ever knows where we're heading, where the story goes. You just gotta hold on to your path. What feels right in your heart and your soul. I know you always wanna do what's right. I know you rather.
Alrighty guys, nails are done and dusted. We've gone for like a white pearly sort of look. I quite like them. Just put up at the gym and I'm ready to go train. I've had my coffee, so I'm feeling good. Let's go. She is sweaty. She is very sweaty. All right, so I'm just walking back to my car now. Overall, not the best session. Like all my strength movements just felt very, very weak. All the cardio-based movements were fine. Overall, my upper body just felt a lot weaker than it did last week, which is okay. I did assisted pull-ups, which definitely felt a lot weaker. I am trying to increase the weights gradually, like as to how much I can pull myself up by. And I increased the weight, like I suppose it's decreasing the weights. The assisted pull-up is a better way to describe it. And yeah, just really battled. The form was shit and I just struggled. So probably add some weight back next week just to get the form back on track. But yeah, not the best session, but we got it done. All right, so now that that's all done, I'm gonna go home. I've got a bit of washing I have to do. Definitely gonna have some lunch. And then I am going to try and be productive and do some PT work, I think. All right guys, I'm back home and I know you're probably thinking, girl, go get in the shower, but I'm actually that bloody hungry that I think I'm gonna have lunch first. So I don't know if I've mentioned it, in fact I don't think I have, but basically post-marathon I'm trying to do a little bit of a cut, like nothing too crazy, just honestly pretty much eating either at maintenance or in a deficit most days is the plan. Last week was a little bit up and down just because when I don't sleep well, I just find my hunger hormones are all over the place. So Thursday, Friday, with work and everything was a bit of a shambles, but we're back into it now. It's a new week. So on the cards today, I've had obviously my yogurt and granola for breakfast, and now for lunch I'm gonna have 2 English muffins with bacon and eggs just to try and get some protein in with the eggs and keep me full for later. And then I think the rest of the day for a snack in the afternoon, I'm gonna have my protein oat bake just to get the protein intake in for the day. I think I'm gonna have some fried rice for dinner, and then if I'm still hungry, I'm gonna have a Carmen protein muesli bar for dessert. So that's basically what the plan of attack looks like for today, just to give you guys a bit of a nutrition update on me. And yeah, I'm gonna make some lunch because I'm freaking starving. Excuse you, what are we doing? You guys just come to say hi because there's food around. The con is on. Now I'm gonna put my muffins in the toaster ready to go, and then we'll do the eggs. A moment for the nails, because look how cute and pearly they are. My lunch is almost cooked and I think I'm gonna have a little sit down. I'm gonna watch some One Tree Hill. I've just started it and I feel like so nostalgic for the early 2000s. So I'm gonna sit down and eat this, watch One Tree Hill, hang some washing, and then I'm actually not gonna do PT stuff, as I've just remembered I've got to edit some YouTube. Good morning everyone, happy Tuesday. There is some people doing some gardening outside, so I'm going to keep this little intro short and sweet for my day. First of all, I just want to say, I had a really weird dream last night. I know everyone's like, no one really gives a shit, but have you ever had a dream where in the dream you're, oh my god, sorry, Harvey, please don't attack the tripod. Have you ever had a dream where in the dream something weird's like crazy happening, and then you're like, oh, it's a dream, I wake up, but then you don't wake up from your dream, you wake up from the dream within the dream? That makes sense. Anyway, so I had one of them last night. It's very weird. It's a very chaotic dream last night. Anyway, I know no one cares, but I just wanted to put that out there. I am just about to make some yogurt and granola for brekkie, and then I'm heading to the gym, and it will be a longer session today, and that is purely because with my hip pain and my knee pain and all the pain, I'm gonna do quite a bit of mobility and stretching before I actually get into my workout. So I'm planning to do like 20 minutes of like mobility and stretching, and then like a good warm-up walk just to get everything flowing, and then I'm gonna get into my lower body stuff, and I'm gonna not push it because I really don't want to exacerbate any injury or pain, but the plan is to still do a lower body workout with some Hyrox based movements at the end. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it off there because that is annoying, but that is the plan of attack, and I'll pick you up a bit later. Alrighty guys, just got my coffee, pulled up at the gym, ready to go do some legs training. I'm back from the gym. I've just had a shower. That is still sweat in my hair, but it's what it is. It is lunchtime, but there's nothing really here that I can have as like a proper lunch, slash nothing that I really want. So we are actually going out for dinner tonight, just to the pub with some mates. So I think I'm gonna have a banana and a protein bar, which should hopefully keep me full, and then I might have a muesli bar a little bit later in the afternoon if I want a snack. Now, the plan for this afternoon, by now you should all know through my YouTube name, I have endometriosis, and just a little bit of an update. Basically, maybe like 4 to 6 weeks pre-marathon, so like early March, I started having a lot of symptoms again, and when I saw my specialist end of last year, early this year, I had an ultrasound done, pretty clear there was endometriosis there, but we basically came up with a plan just to get through the marathon. Yeah, here we are. I am still having symptoms, and I'm on a certain medication, which should mean that I should not be spotting or bleeding or anything like that, but I am, and I am still getting the occasional pain. So we're just touching base again today and kind of planning our next steps, because personally for me, the Visane, which is what I'm on, is like a medication I don't think is doing a whole lot for me. So yeah, we're just going there this afternoon to basically come up with a new plan and plan for the rest of the year. And it may or may not involve surgery, I don't know. Part of me is torn as to what I want, because I also have a lot of physical goals in the later half of the year as well that I still want to meet, but I also just don't want to keep putting this medication into my body that I just don't think is doing anything. That's a little brain dump for you. But the plan this afternoon is to go see him and figure out a new plan. So yeah. Good morning everybody, happy Wednesday. So I didn't end up picking up the camera yesterday afternoon post appointment. That's because I was filled with emotion. I genuinely like my surgeon, but I'm at the point of going, do I see someone else for a second opinion? And the only reason I say that is because I think my surgeon's really good, but at the same time, he just kind of up and down, like basically the plan that we had discussed and why I was kind of like, yeah, perfect time to see him. Like I want to take the next steps with what we had discussed. But then he sort of backflipped and was like, no, like I think we need to focus on this. And like your symptoms are like blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, but like that's not what we discussed. And now he's sending me for more tests, which is fine. But I also did an ultrasound end of the year. I think it was December or January, one of the two. And like endometriosis was on the ultrasound, like we knew that. And so I was kind of, yeah, looking forward to kind of going to the next steps to just kind of treat that. But now he's saying we need to manage, like it looks like like you've got PCOS, which is what I've known. Like we had that conversation from my very first appointment. He's like, I think that's causing a lot of your problems at the moment. And so I was like, okay, that's fine. But then the treatment for that is going back on the pill. And I'm like, that to me, I'm like, that seems like a step back. And like, I could be wrong, but I've done that for so long. I just don't think that's going to help. And I'm scared my pain's going to come back. And he's like, no, you've got to give it a try and make sure you sit on it for 3 months and blah, blah. I'm like, I get you've got to give medicine a time, but like for someone who's been all of this year trialing medication that they're not a fan of, to then get to the halfway point again and be like, no, we're going to try a new medication and just see how it works. Like, it's just so frustrating. And I know it's not his fault, but at the same time, I'm like, this to me feels like a step back, and it's just not what we had previously discussed the plan was going to be. And yeah, so I ended up actually pushing back, because I think at the end of the day, like, a really important message for women is you have to fight for your own health. And so I did make my feelings quite known in the appointment that I wasn't thrilled with this idea, but he was like, you've got to give it a try. And I'm like, yes, but going back on the pill, like, I'd done that for 10 years. So I know that it hasn't worked previously. And I'm very concerned that, yeah, it might treat some of my other symptoms, but if the pain comes back, you know, way worse, or, you know, just back in full swing, like, I will be really frustrated. Anyway, that's a bit of a brain dump for you all on my Wednesday morning. I have taken, I don't know if I said this at the start of the video, but I'm taking some time off running, I think, this week, just to give my hip and my knee a little bit of a rest. Like, I'll obviously do Sunday run club, and that's going to be super chill anyway. But typically today I would do a run, and I'm not. I'm going to just do some cardio. But first things first, I'm actually heading into the city where I work. There's a chiro on site, basically. And I found out last week that we get free chiro. So I was like, well, and I really like the guys there. They seem awesome. I've never seen them before, but they're just nice dudes anyway. I feel like I'm cheating on my physio a bit, but free chiro. So I'm gonna get them to look at my hip and my knee and just see what they say. Kind of also go off what they say as to what I trained today. Cause yeah, I think I might just do some cardio. I don't think I'll run, but yeah, I'm happy to just have a little bit of a rest this week. And just as frustrating as it is, cause I'm training for Hyrox, which requires a bit of running, and I also still have some runs planned later in the year as well. I just don't want to risk like worsening my injury if I can take a break. So I gotta go because I don't want to miss a train. But happy Wednesday, guys. I'm back in my car. It's like no time has passed at all, but I have in fact been into the city and seen the chiro, and yeah, he was mainly more, I think, shocked at how tight my upper back section was than anything, because I've always had a bad neck. But in terms of the knee and the hip, I'm gonna take a few days. I was planning to head to the gym after this. I'm planning to take just a few days off from training in general, just to give them a bit of time to recover. I mean, that's fine. I'll have today off, I'll have tomorrow off, and then on Friday I'm just gonna do a very, very light leg session to test some things. He's also given me some rehab exercises, which I'll do as well. I'm not gonna run for the few days. I'll do a run on Run Club. On Saturday I will actually do some Hyrox training, but it will only be upper body movements. We are gonna be sensible and have a few days off. And he was like, you just don't want to keep pushing through because your injury is only gonna get worse. And I was like, okay, feeling attacked, but like, valid point. So the plan was to head to the gym now, but not gonna be doing that anymore. And just on that as well, I was like, oh, I might just do some like little walkie walks. And he was like, I honestly think like, just, you're gonna be sore, just rest. So in terms of walking as well, he has actually advised on Friday when I go do like a light lower body session to do some backwards walking, which is apparently quite good for your knees. Anyway, now that I'm not going to the gym, a lot of my day is freed up. So I'm gonna head to the pet bar now and just go get my boys, my little fur babies, some more food. And then I'm gonna go home and actually be productive finally and do some PT work. Guys, I'm just at Bunnings. I'm meeting my two friends tonight, and we thought it'd be really cute to get one of my friends for her birthday a plant. And I tell you, I've never felt more lost in my entire life. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't think I've ever come to Bunnings alone in my life. Okay, so I found an orchid, and now I've just come to these gnomes, and I really want to get one for my friend. I'm just checking with my other friend that that's okay. Like, she plays netball, so I think that one's good. I think I'm gonna get it. Sorry, I don't think I've ever been more proud of a birthday present in my life. I'm not gonna lie. So my friend whose birthday it was her birthday on Monday, and she actually lives not in Sydney, so we hadn't mentally planned the present yet. And then she's in Sydney at the moment, and we have dinner tonight, and I was like, me and my friend were like, oh shit, we actually need to get her birthday gift together. So within less than 24 hours, I think we're doing well. And then we're also gonna get her a voucher for something as well. But like, sorry, it kind of has her hair, and like, she plays netball. So, and my friend actually has a house, so this can go in her garden. I really think this may be the best birthday present I've ever organized in such short notice. There's normally some like kitties around waiting to be adopted, and there's not today, which is obviously a good thing because we don't want kitties waiting to be adopted. But I'm also sad because I was hoping to see a kitty or just some dogs walking around, but it's pretty empty at the moment. Good evening, guys. It is officially dinner time. I have gone for a bit of a homeless look. I don't know. No, I'm wearing trackies. I haven't done any makeup and I haven't really done my hair. I just couldn't be bothered. It was just one of those moments, and it's a pretty casual dinner, and these gals, well, I've known them forever, so they will not give a shit. I'm really excited to see the reaction to the gnome and the flower, particularly the gnome. And if there's anything less than absolute admiration, no. What's the word I'm looking for? You know what I'm trying to say? The expectation of just like absolute love for this gnome has to be there. I'm expecting a lot, and I'm really keen for some dumplings, which is what we're having. So let's see. I didn't bring a bag or anything, so I'm trying to like, can I hide the gnome in my pocket? It's sticking out a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't fall out. And with the puffy jacket, it's like you'd never know. Guys, I dropped the gnome. Oh no. I've broken it. It's not too bad, but I did break the top. It's not ideal. Hi vlog. Hi vlog. We've set up the present by the broken gnome top.
Hello.
That's my bad. That is my bad. We're waiting for the guest of honor to arrive. Do you want to sing? Happy birthday. So cute.
Kelly dropped it on the way here.
Oh, she's got a net full.
Your favourite sport?
Your favourite sport?
I think it's a very Greece hairstyle. Thank you. That's how I feel sometimes. What's happening? You spiked up on camera.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. It's not even 4:45, it's like 20 to 5 in the morning, and I'm just sitting in my car ready to head out onto the platform to get the train into work, and I'm very sleepy. I'm also a bit sore from the chiro yesterday, which is like not surprising. Like, he told me that would happen. I knew that would happen. Dinner was really, really fun last night. It was not a super late night. Like, we called it a night about 9:30, so I was home by like 10, but I never get to see. So one of my friends, obviously I mentioned, lives not in Sydney, so when she's here, like, I don't want it to be like a flaky visit. Like, I want to actually spend the time, like quality time. It was really fun, apart from the fact that I dropped the fucking gnome 30 seconds before meeting them, because I'm an idiot. I tried to shove it in her pocket. So dumb. I'm hoping the soreness eases tomorrow and I can get some sort of a gym session in. And then in terms of Hyrox on Saturday, I don't know if I mentioned, but it will be an upper body focus session on Saturday, considering I'm now been advised to not do any lunges or squats or anything like that. It will be fun. After work today, I actually have to take my kitty cat Hugo to the vet. Not for anything bad, touch wood. He's just his medication that both of them are on, but he's still on. We need a refill, and the vet is being annoying and saying that they need to see him to give the medication, which, like, I get, but I'm also like, oh, it's just so annoying when it sneaks up on you and you try to order medication. Like, actually, no, you need to bring him in. I'm like, bro, I don't want to do that on a Thursday when I've been at work and up since 4 a.m. You know what I mean? And then tonight, I'm going to be podcast recording with Ella, because I was meant to do it on Monday night, but my internet was just not having it, and there was no way we could record with that being the case. It's a bit of a tight turnaround because our episodes drop on a Friday morning, sorry. So I'm taking one for the team and gonna edit either tonight or first thing tomorrow morning. But I also have a busy day tomorrow with work and a few things on before work. So anyway, that's enough yapping. It's actually slowly woken me up. I'm so keen for a coffee within the imminent future when I get to work. I am home from work. Oh my god, my skin. It's now time to take my little Hugo man.
Yeah, you hungry, aren't you, Papa? Time to take the little Hugo man to the vet.
I might give him a tiny bit of food before we go, just to keep him a little happy, because he's not gonna love the car ride, the vet. He's not gonna love any of it. Oh, I hate doing this. He's got me so sad. He's gonna cry the entire way. All right, Hugo. The time has come, baby. No, oh dear.
Papa.
Not you. So it's not going well. Tried to put Hugo in, ran away. And I've got the other boy, Half, who's just voluntarily leaped in and will not get out. I know you're comfy in there, but it's not for you. Will you come out, please? I got him in, he's not happy. You are not loving life right now, are you? But you're doing so well and you're almost all done. My little baby, hiding in his carrier. Hugo and I have arrived back home. He is all okay now. He just doesn't like the car or the vet, and understandable, it's all very scary for him. He did really well. The boys are just eating their dinner. I'm just heating up my dinner before I jump on a podcast call with Ella. I am really freaking tired today. I think I will try and smash it all out tonight, like obviously the record and the editing as well, and then a cheeky sleep in tomorrow. Oh, we're recording. Hello everyone, happy Saturday. We're about to do another Hyrox session, which is fully upper body focused due to the knee situation. We're gonna work our way up and build with each exercise. Let's see how we go. How you feeling, Ella?
I'm excited, I'm ready to go, I'm pumped.
All right, let's do it. Side note, this weather is not alive. Station is starting on.
What do you use to choose how to run like
What's the hardest? Maybe I'll start on ski.
Okay, I'll start on the
Sled? Yeah. The pull thing. Good morning guys, happy Sunday, happy run club day. The weather has finally turned itself around, so it will be going ahead, although I think it may have deterred a few people. It may very well just be me and Ella this morning, which is absolutely fine. I haven't wrapped up from yesterday, but Hyrox training was really good. My shoulders at the end of it were ready to fall off. It was brutal, but really good. And then yesterday I came home and I was honestly really exhausted. I feel like it's just been one of those weeks where I'm honestly very tired by the end of it. Like, it's just been a lot. I don't know why, but it just has been. And then last night we went to my partner's parents' place for dinner and we ate a lot, and I felt so full last night, and I entered a food coma almost instantaneously when we got home. About to go get on a train to head in to the harbour for the run. I've only planned a 3k run today, so it's quite short, but if it's me and Ella, we might just switch it up a little bit. We'll see. I'm also still very tired and still like recovering from my food coma last night. Morning guys, so it is actually Monday morning, and I know you're thinking what the hell happened to run club. Well, basically it was just Ella and I in the end, which was actually quite lovely. I suppose because Ella and I have, like, obviously we are very good friends, but a lot of what we do and a lot of what we talk about, obviously we talk about life together, but it does often end up coming back to the podcast. So I think it was just kind of nice having a little catch up and a little bit of chat about life and running and just all of that without filming. So yeah, run club did go ahead. We did do 3Ks, sort of like with a bit of walking in between, and it was just really nice. And then I came home and had a bit of a rot afternoon on the couch. So yeah, I just wanted to come jump on and sign off the weekly vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe the video pretty please. And we do all the things together here, and I'll catch you in the next video.